what's up, man? It is the Ace Michael Show. And if you're watching the show, you probably already know that because you've been watching the show. And I want to thank you for that. I actually want to take a moment and just thank you for, man, it's been 7 years. This is our 7th season. And I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the supports, even the haters, man. The haters make the show even better because they be like, yeah, you bring it down again. And it's like, really? Really? All right, so do that. If you ever want to be on the show, man, all you have to do is let us know. We'd love to have you on the show. Being on the show is the best way to do you, boo. Be on the show. We'd love to have you. Today on the show is Stacey Disney. And she's been on the show before, but we love her so much. We can't get enough Stacey Disney. We really can't. We really can't. Like, I'll take another helping of that, for real.
Well, thank you.
Stacey Disney's in the house. And Stacey, okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, you clearly are looking very festive today.
Yes.
Beautiful as always, but a little extra festive today. And that is because I think it's the hat. I think it's the hat.
It's all about the hat.
I mean, the whole package is bomb.
Thank you.
But I got it. I think it's the hat. What's up with the hat?
Well, I'm the Mad Hattress these days, and
The Mad Hattress.
The Mad Hattress. Stacey
Nice.
Disney, the Mad Hattress, Alice in Wonderland. It kind of has a little bit of a similarity to it.
Now, if I know anything about Stacey Disney, this hat is your own creation.
Yes, I made it tonight, or today, or 2
I
hours
love
ago.
it. I love it. So, okay, you got to talk to me about this. So, why and how?
Well, I'm from Kentucky originally.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Southern Belle,
So
the
derby thing.
the fascinator, yes. And I'm a costume designer.
Okay.
And I've made fairies, and I love the craft. Get it from my grandmother, and maybe it's in my blood too, the Disney lineage. I don't know, just saying, but maybe.
The hat is really,
Yeah,
really
thank
cool.
you.
Now, I'm looking at it, and the first time I saw it, I noticed it was very beautiful. It's very, very well crafted. But now I'm looking at it, and I'm realizing, like, you've got a lot going on in that hat.
There's a lot of detail.
Girl, got a lot going on in that hat. What you gonna do with all that hat, and
I
all
like
that hat?
big hats,
I'm
and I
gonna get
cannot
in all
lie.
that hat. We'll come up with something. We'll cut that part out, because that part was not cool. But there will be a part that will make up for that.
Yeah. And my company is called I Like Big Hats.
I like bighats.com. Look at you. Yeah, baby. I love it. So, okay, so this hat is very, what do you call it? Ornate? Is that the word you
Very
use?
ornate, very colorful. It's called a fascinator.
That's
And-
what it's called?
Yes, fascinator.
That's what they used to
And-
call me. in
Yeah.
school. Funny. Fascinator, not to be used. Copyright. Kentucky and Georgia. Okay. So we just got to do a disclaimer. Make sure they're not using that stuff. Okay, so that hat is actually called a fascinator.
A fascinator.
And that is such a modest term for that hat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you came up with that. Just keep it low key.
Yeah.
No, the fascinator.
Fascinator.
It is
Yes.
that. I could see that.
Don't know where they came up with it, but Derby, Kentucky, the South, it's the fascinator.
say
You
that-
could have the big rimmed hats. So what it was is I went back to Kentucky 2 years ago, and I got a job at a craft shop where my aunt and my grandmother used to work. They're both artists. And I remember as a little girl going into the craft shop, they make all the derby hats. They make
Nice.
2,000 derby hats a year, starting at 200 and up.
They make all the derby hats
Well,
for.
not all, but they're like the biggest.
Wow.
Everybody, they order their hats at Dee's Crafts.
Right.
I'll give you a shout out.
And so this
So-
one's the fascinator.
This
Now,
is called a fascinator, yes.
now what is some other kind? Like, is there like the motivator, the breakfast
should
maker,
be.
the sugar shaker? Like what you know what I'm
should
saying?
be.
Like
I
what
like
are all the
that.
different ones that we should know about?
You know, the only thing, I just know the fascinator and just the big rimmed
The
type
big
hat.
rim one. I like
ri-
the big rim ones. I
Yeah,
think I
those
would
are
look
fun.
good in a big rim one, I think.
Yeah.
Because I got a big head, not
Yeah.
ego, but probably that too. But like I kind of like the big hat one. So okay, so why does Stacey do this? Like what's going on? Why are you gonna do hats now? What's the purpose?
Well, I've created wings for little girls. I've created fairies. I just love to craft. It's in my blood. I love to make pretty things. I love to spread peace, love, and
Yes.
joy.
Yes.
And anything colorful and fun makes you happy. I want to make
Yeah.
people smile.
You're not
So-
bougie. You know that? Like I was thinking about you the other day. Like we had a conversation. You know the conversation
Yes.
where it started from.
Yeah.
But you're not bougie.
No.
Do people think you're bougie? Do
I
you
don't
think
know.
people think you're
I
bougie?
have no idea what people. I have no idea what people.
I don't. I mean, I don't
You
think.
see me,
I
I'm
don't
like-
know anybody that thinks you're bougie.
Oh, good.
I don't think you. I don't think you come across bougie
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're a party girl. Like
I'm-
you're fun. I mean, you're
I
not a
am.
party girl.
But yeah.
I mean, you might have been. I don't know.
Right. I
That's
still-
a whole
I
nother.
still am.
Well, that's on another show. That you got to subscribe to see that show. But no,
Girls
but
just
you're
like to have fun. What
definitely.
can I say?
Yeah, like you bring a really good positive vibe to the
Thank
scene.
you.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And so you started doing with the hats. Now you're doing events where people make hats. You teach them how
Yeah.
to make hats and stuff, right?
Well, what happened was when I was working at this, like at D's, and they taught me how to make the hats.
Nice.
And I mean, these women would come in and they had no idea how to make their hats. And they'd bring in their dresses, and they hired me as a designer. So I got to go around, pick the feathers, the flowers.
Love that.
Oh, I love it. And I would make it for them like, oh my God, that's perfect. And then I heard one lady say, wow, we should just take our hats and have like a hat making party. And I'm like, so I wrote it down that day.
And that's the family entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
popped
I
in.
said, I'm
Yeah.
going to have a Mad Hattress crafty party. Because now I know how
It's
to
a
make
good
them.
idea.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a good idea.
Thank you.
Like it's a really, really. I'm kind of jealous on you for coming up with that idea.
Oh,
Actually,
It's-
I'm
and
like,
it's fun.
what if something happens to Stacey? Somebody might have to take over the
Right.
Mad Hattress empire. I wonder if that would be me.
I'll
No,
leave
but
it
but
to
it
you.
is a really good idea.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
so you're doing the parties. People love it, don't they?
They love it. I've had, and sorry, it's kind of, I'm tilting my head, so it's kind
No,
of
it's beautiful. I like
going
it.
this way.
I like it.
Yeah, I've had about 5 or 6. I launched the first one in New York City. My girlfriend Coco, she we had one in the West Village at Coco Jador for my birthday, and all the girls showed up in pretty dresses, and we had the craft supplies. I had the glue guns. We had, I call it magic tea. Or Long Island tea, or tigaritas, or if you just want tea. you can
I
have
just like the
tea.
way you said. Would you say it one more time? What do you call it again?
Magic tea. It's magical. It makes you feel good magically.
Why in the world are people so uptight in this country, man? Look, you got Stacey over here having hat parties with her girlfriends and magic tea, y'all. Come on, dog. This life can't be that hard. I love it. I love that.
Life is short. Drink
Magic
the
tea.
tea.
Right.
Eat the cake. Drink the tea.
Yes, you're having magic tea. You're having a hat making party. This is luxury living. I love this.
Yeah.
So now here's the question. People always go, now, is it expensive to do it? Does it take a long time? You know how people want to know like
Right.
those type of things now.
Yeah. Well, so what it was, when I first came up with the idea, you know how as being an entrepreneur, it all becomes an idea. You don't know how it's going to go, but you do one, and then you do another, and then you learn.
Right.
So I'm at my 5th one, and I've
gosh.
kind of figured out the whole system, because at first I'm like, how am I going to instruct all these girls, ladies, who don't know how to craft? Because now they're all like, Stacey, help me. So I've kind of figured out a system where I've got my craft table. Now I'll create a base like this without all that. So now you can go, oh, I like this, this black and green fabric. And then you pick out your base, say $35, $40. I'm going to have this fascinator. Then you go sit at the craft table. Now I have a bowl of flowers,
That is a
ribbons,
fascinating hat. too.
stones, glue guns. Thank you. And then you can sit, and then I'm able to kind of teach you. But at least the hard part is kind of over. You
And
know?
I would imagine when the girls get together, thank you. That's
Yes.
a dot, dot, dot. That's all
We've
you
got
got to say.
music,
That's fun
we've
right there.
got
That's the fun
food.
right there.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
awesome.
it's something about when you put on a hat, it brings out the femininity, the girliness, the playfulness, and
And people have a ball.
they have a ball, and then we sit around and we just gossip. It's ladies' night out, and there's not a lot of, especially in this day and age. Excuse me, this day and age, the nightclub scene, the lounges. It's something where you can still social distance. You can have 15 of your friends. You could say, Stacey.
Well, you know what I like about it, Stacey. I wanted to tell you this when you told me about it. But for ladies, it's a different thing to go out, because
Yeah.
you got guys come up want to buy you
Exactly.
drinks, and
Right.
they figure,
It's a
well,
hassle.
if you came out, you must want me to hit on you because you're out in the
Yeah.
club.
Yes.
So this is something where you can invite your friends.
Yes.
And you can party with your
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we can have an event where you can buy a ticket, and maybe there's 20 or 30 ladies, and you get to meet new friends.
Yes.
But it's, if guys want to come, they can, but it's I don't think they really want to.
It seems to me
it's
like
more
it's
of a
something that
ladies'
would
thing.
work for like everybody though. Like you could have gay guys probably want to
You
do
could
it.
have gay guys.
Kids
the drag
might want
queens
to do
love
it.
They, yeah, it's,
You know,
yeah.
actors
You
would
could do a
love to do
mommy
it.
and me.
Models would love to do it. Mommies would love to. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Every single party I've had, it's just been a ball. And you really, something when you're crafting, the juices are flowing, the music's going, you're talking, and you don't have to really create anything as far as like entertaining people. You're socializing, you're giggling, you're making art, which is it's fun. I mean, it's girly and
It sounds like what life is meant to be.
Yeah.
Hey man, I think you should go and support Stacey Disney's Mad Hattress party events. I love the name. I love the concept, and I'm sure there's going to be a way that down the road you're going to work this into like helping children or people who maybe they're underprivileged, and so you give some money to them.
Oh, I'd love
and it
to,
keeps
yes.
this thing going bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Stacey, so we want to stalk you on the internet. What do we need to do? Where do we go?
You can go to Stacey L. Disney on Instagram.
Okay.
And you can go to M. Hattress. And also, I like big hats. I also want to tell you about some of the other crafts that I'm doing, because not every lady or girl are into hats. So I have a few little items, and I want to show you. Can I show you a
Of
few?
course,
few
yeah.
little
Let's
things?
see.
Hold on one second.
We're
I'm
see
gonna get
some
off camera
items.
here.
So we're gonna see some items. Yeah.
So this is I have a girlfriend of mine named Barbara, and she crochets.
Nice.
Well, what happened was she was making she had oh sorry.
I think this will be you.
Yeah. She sent me some pictures of a napkin box that she had crocheted, and I looked at it and I said, I remember as a little girl, oops,
That's okay.
where putting the toilet paper over and making the doll. So I told her, I said, can you make me a skirt?
Let's show this one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so
That is
this is
awesome.
Joy.
Wow.
She actually has her magic wand is the sun.
Now this is another ornate one. So is this for the average person's bathroom? This is not. This is something that somebody who really can appreciate the decorative and the work that went into it. So it's not gonna go just everybody.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of girls.
Because even this part, it moves.
Oh,
That's cool.
That's the glue hanging off.
She's like, that's not supposed to move.
I
But
keep
that's
it
cute.
real, folks.
That's cute though. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so her wings. So she made the skirt. I hand painted
Oh,
the
wow.
corset on her,
Wow.
and of course made the wings. What we're gonna do also is put little lights throughout the wings.
Oh, cool.
So a little girl can make it like a little night light.
And will
that's her
this be
joy
a
fairy.
thing they can purchase off your website and
can-
order it and have it sent to their house, or
Yeah.
one's got to be made
You
for
can
everyone?
purchase it. We'll set those up on the websites, and I also think at the tea parties I'll have a little store where you can buy Joy. And I'm also thinking that if you don't wanna make a hat, you could purchase so this one's not done. You could purchase the skirt and the doll, and then you could make your own fairy as you're
Wow.
sitting at the table versus making a hat. So
My 2 cents of business advice is I would like to take a Hasbro racetrack and I would put the doll glued to the car on the top, right? And put the skirt up. No, seriously, this is real. The guys, I'm trying to help you guys make this into millions, right? And then you put the dolls on the racetrack, slow, and it's a runway show now. Guys, it's a runway show. Hello.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Runway show, not to be used. Copyright. Kentucky and Dominican Republic. All right. Hey, man, it's been the Ace Michael Show. Free business advice. I don't tell everybody my great business ideas, but that was one that was free. That's for Stacey.
I love it.
She's my friend, and I love her to death. And listen, go support. This sounds like a really, really good thing. The holiday season is literally right around the corner. So this is a no-brainer, guys. For this holiday season, you want to do a Mad Hattress party for Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas,
bachelor
Ramadan,
parties, divorce parties.
I missed to say Kwanzaa, all of them. Do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up, guys. It's been the Ace Michael Show. Stacey Disney, my guest today. You know what I say, man? Live the life you love. Love the life you live. Thank you.